Hi there, it's me, DjDoubleT, and Chaos is around for a different type of game. Honestly, I think we're doing like almost a different game each week, but who knows, that could always change. We're playing Monster Prom today. Chaos, how are you feeling about the
Simulators
game?
continue.
Hmm?
Super here for it. The dating simulators continue, and it's a fucking party.
No, what's next? Are we gonna go into like one of those like yandere dating simulators?
Maybe.
Oh
Who
god.
knows?
Oh no. Alright, short game. I have never played Monster Prom, so we'll see. So, should I do the narrator voice?
Go for it.
Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? I really,
Clear.
w- I really want to be shadow person.
Go for it.
uh, all right. Uh, so we could so apparently we pick their name for like yellow Oz, or color or custom name. Can I just be called Shadow? I want to be called Shadow.
Hedgehog.
Sure. Ooh, I know, I know. Shade. We're gonna be
Not bad.
fabulous.
Not bad at all. Alright.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna pick this adorable lady. Aw, Vicky. That's cute. Um. Oh, I feel like I gotta get something good here.
Take your time.
Da. It's nothing too exciting, but
I almost thought you said we were gonna spell it sticky.
no.
I don't know why. Alright.
Alright.
Who are
That's me.
you? And we have yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember clearly, 2 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrabbling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates, Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam de Leoncourt. I don't know why I said Leoncourt like that, but who knows? 400 and XX something. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Polly Guys, 22? A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh, Teen Wolf. Oh. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All
Oh my
minds are
god.
rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're not now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you have your own questions, don't you, Chaos?
Yeah, no, you're going first.
Oh, oh, okay. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. Uh, all right. Uh, I should probably read these out loud, shouldn't I? Critical thought. I mean, damn, this country could really use a subject like this in schools. Wait. Also, Chaos, how should I voice Shade?
However you want to voice him. He's
Oh,
you.
that's true. How to correctly punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. Uh, we'll be real.
Absolutely agree.
So smart. Okay. What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks the truth of your soul. Caucasian guy with a turban because fuck stereotypes. Alright. Snowman because that motherfucker is in the middle of a blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards and he has a kick-ass hat. You know, I'm breaking so many rules about my stream about not cussing in them just by reading. But
Ah, well.
it's fine. I think
It's Monster Prom.
octopus emoji, best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug cocktails. Oh, and 17 sex positions that involve one or several octopi. Oh. You know what? I'm a snowman kind of person.
Damn it, stop picking my answers.
Hey, this is why we're friends. You want to read this one?
What criteria would you use to name your children? My name plus 2, the second. Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. A non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Nah, no name. Too much work. Just a swear word. I will research a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them.
This one.
Fun fact, that is how my parents chose my name. Except they fucked up because it is one of the most easily nicknameable names known to man.
Mm.
Probably...
I can imagine some of our friends just doing a swear word. I know that. I can feel it.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely, yeah.
So there's always gonna be someone in the friend group who will just do that.
You know, I actually would kind of think that one.
Oh. Okay, so I picked the simple answer, and it seems like I'm leading down to Werewolf Jock, which kind of makes sense if I'm being honest.
The himbo.
I'm sorry. Or at the auditorium. Okay, so there's auditorium, there's class, library, outdoors, gym, and bathroom. If I'm gonna start the school day, I'm going to class. That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. Ooh. Later, you see Scott, all but skipping down the corridor, cheerily rattling off some sort of list. Hi, pal. Oh, sorry. Well, actually, how do we voice a himbo today?
Let's see. This one... Give him something gruff and fun.
Hi, pal. Oh man, today is the best. That's the best thing I can do for Gruff with my voice.
Fair enough.
I was walking out of class and my tail just started wagging all of a sudden. You know how sometimes your tail starts wagging and you're not even sure why? I started wondering what my tail might be so happy about, and I realized it's probably just because I'm a werewolf. Because being a werewolf is just about the best thing, right? I mean, if I wasn't a werewolf, I wouldn't even have a tail to wag. But then I started thinking even more, and I realized were-everythings would be pretty cool. Were-dolphins, were-pigs, were-weasels, were-tanks! I wonder what the absolute best were-creature could be. Were-vending machines, were-water fountain, were-door, were-window, were-knob, were-floor. Okay, now he's just naming things he can see. You better jump in.
For the correct answer here.
I'm just gonna go for a were-moon. Ooh, a were-moon? But the moon is the reason a were-something becomes the something.
I think you've confused him.
So, if you were the moon, you have the most wear power ever. You can make everybody wear everything's all the time. Think of how happy everyone would be and how much better the world would be. I would love to be the moon, but if I work out extra hard. Okay, you're not sure being the moon comes with those powers, but you gain +2 creativity and +1 smart, so whatever. Hey, I'm doing good.
You're doing great. Alright. I'm thinking I'm gonna visit the library.
Oh, okay, you're gonna be extra studious.
That day you spent some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million! Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money!
Oh,
Afterwards, you discover that you've been poisoned, and only Vera has the antidote. She does this all the time. It's how she invites you to hang out. There you are. Thank you so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise, and I need a consigliere. The idea is simple yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. I call it murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor... Okay. Differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders or viral marketing. Literally, tailor a highly contagious virus to make people love murder. Oh, absolutely this one.
Oh, are we really going pandemic? Alright.
You can do that? Great, you can use my private chemical weapons laboratory.
And this is
And
how...
so...
And this is how we had the pandemic. Monster Prom.
I mean, you know, fucking get there.
Sure.
This is working better than I ever could have imagined. Demand for murder has gone through the roof since you released that virus. Sure, the side effects involve vomiting, bloody tears, male lactation, cobra feet, time dilation, rigor mortis, rectal teeth, renegade spleen, microaggressions, sudden tattoos, hair trauma, liquefaction, and coughing. But it's well worth it for the profits I'm raking in. Plus, I'm making a literal killing selling people the antidote for all those side effects. It's not actually an antidote, though. It's just heroin. Same difference.
Alright.
Did you know they used to give heroin to babies as cough suppressant? Yeah, the real world is exactly as amoral as this video game. But whatever, you gain 2 creativity and 1 money.
I'm so...
Coolio.
Challenge? Random?
Whatever you like.
You know what? Let's make it spicy. I usually pick random, but let's go challenge. Everybody
Alright,
chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Player orders
You didn't say the thing.
What? Whoops.
You.
Whoops.
We were supposed to say the thing before clicking, you dip.
Whoopsies.
Oh my god. Alright, which celebrity were you thinking?
I instantaneous was Brad Pitt. I didn't even read the rest of it.
Okay, I was thinking Ryan Reynolds.
Alright.
So, how likely is it that Brad Pitt is secretly part of a cult versus Ryan Reynolds? I think it is way more likely that Brad Pitt is part of a cult, actually.
I was gonna say you.
Alright, what is your reason that Ryan Reynolds is part of a cult?
See, I feel like he'd be the cult lead because of his charisma. Like, there's something about Ryan Reynolds right now that is, like, lovable, you know? Brad Pitt, he's kind of aged. He's still, like, there in, like, the fans' hearts of, like, middle-aged women and others. But I feel like Ryan Reynolds would have more, like, following.
Pretty argument, honestly.
Like, I see, like, Brad Pitt doing guy stuff. That's all I see.
God. See that guy? Yeah, no, I think that, it's a good thing. Because, I mean, like, Brad Pitt could have the kind of, what's the name of the lead singer of 50 Seconds to Mars, or 5 Seconds to Mars? It's, shit, what's his name?
I don't remember names that well.
The rock singer that actually is part of a cult. Hold on. 30 Seconds to Mars. God, I'm stupid. Jared Leto. He is the leader of a cult.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So he gives me those vibes. But I mean, hey, if you're thinking it's Ryan Reynolds, I'm super not gonna complain.
Alright, you go first then.
Sounds great.
I think I have to pick myself for a second. Alright, week 1, noon. So we have 2 weeks. Oh.
Ah, okay. So I get to pick who I sit with at lunch. This guy.
Who's the cat person? I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I can romance this person. Oh man. I'm very tempted to sit with the person in the middle because I have no idea who they are, but I really don't think I'm going to be able to romance them, and I don't want to waste a thing. But the heart wants what it wants, and I'm curious. You're just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space untwists itself to reveal the interdimensional prince.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Do you want to do a voice or want me to do a voice?
I can. You go for it.
Hmm. Most glorious hero, thank the Squid Star I found you. I have been confounded by the most fiendish riddle. A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay, weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my palace labyrinth.
Prince's phone and change his ringtone to "Butts, Butts, Butts." All about those butts by the Booty Bros.
My hero, what seems difficult to me is trivial to you. And you even guessed which ringtone I desired, a true all-time classic, from the 6th dimension. There's only one way I can repay you, by bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about.
A whole bunch of crazy things besides use his phone, apparently. And he really only gives you 2 superpower options: telepathy or an ass that won't quit.
What is
Hmm. Now listen, I'm a simple lady. Gimme.
yes, the choice of true gentle monster.
That's me. With the wave of his magic, that says Wang.
What?
The prince imbues your ass with boundless work ethic. By day, your ass amazes your classmates and creepy teachers. By night, it does your homework for you. All that work makes your bun super tight. You gain 4 charm.
Oh, okay.
Sweet.
Okay, so you've already sat at the table, so I can't sit at that one. I kind of, as much as I want to sit with like Kimbo Boy and like the jocks, I'm gonna see this person because that's also a person we haven't seen really. So,
True.
oh,
Oh, okay.
hmm,
You want me to do her?
sure.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that'll boost your stats, shit that'll lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look.
All right. Oh, I like I said, too poor for this. A pageant, pageant. High school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. Excuse me. Oh, a Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Are you sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you read it. It's Bob Ross! Unless, do we call him Ross Boss? Sorry. No, wait. Oh,
Boss, I
Rob.
believe.
Yeah, Rob Boss, yes. No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I,
there you go.
I goofed. A motivational poster. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education, and from great mentors and tons of raw talent, but damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay? Oh, event.
Boy.
A corpse. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory. It is not as if I'm trying to dispose of it. Wait, how much is this corpse? It's okay. A sexy fake Latin accent. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey. But a Latin accent is a close second, to be honest. Some impractical yet funny, kind of funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't. But they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. The gift that keeps on giving. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given. Yeah. Why is that gift free though? A blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes. In it, you'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. And this is probably for Snake Lady, I'm guessing? Oh. Badass tattoo just add one.
Badass tattoo.
It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too. And go to some kind of super prison. Street cred plus 9,000. Is it bad that I want the gift or the corpse?
Do it.
Can I buy both? I can buy both, right?
I don't know. Find out. You've acquired the gift.
Alright.
And
Oh.
it's a sock puppet.
If you are so horrible you have no friends, you can always make your own. My fun
Oh
went
my God.
-1. My creativity
Well,
went.
you gained a fuck ton of creativity though.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm no fun.
Alright.
You want to do random or you want to do challenge again?
Do challenge.
Alright. Everybody chooses a food,
Alright.
so okay.
I choose spaghetti.
You know what? I'm going for the first thing on my mind. Peaches.
Okay. Peaches. It's Peaches. Answer's Peaches.
Alright, I go first.
Yep.
I don't know.
There's not even...
Spaghetti can be a little freaky. It can, you know, you got the meatballs too. But
Yeah,
you,
but
you,
like,
but
not in that context, my
True.
dude.
okay, the shop person's in the gym. If we wanted to buy a corpse, I still. So what did the sock even give me? Like, I want to know. Like, it just gave me tons of creativity. My fun is so down.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, you're no fun anymore.
wait a
You and
second.
your sock puppet.
I just dragged over myself, so I can actually tell what is fun. All right. Guess we're gonna have some fun tonight. You know, that is me. That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Oh, recess is that late? Alright. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Scott strolls by, happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him, appalled.
Do you want me to go, Liam?
Sure, why not?
What on earth are you eating, Scott?
This delicious new flavor of Fangles potato chips. Maximum ultimate double barbecue massacre.
Really? Because it looks like a raw severed goat head inside a cardboard tube.
Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Could've sworn it was potato chips. Still tasty though.
Tasty? Tasty? Does wanton environmental destruction sound tasty to you?
I don't know. Is that a kind of jerky?
No, Scott. Do you realize that in order to harvest these goat heads, Fangles and Co. decapitate millions of innocent goats every year?
But what do they do with the bodies of the goats?
Nothing! It's a horrendously wasteful practice.
I'm so sorry, but his face though.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh no. All those poor headless goat bodies running around and bumping into things. We have to stop them.
Wait, really? I was just trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action. But if someone were to suggest one...
Oh. No, we're doing this. Torsos.
Necromancy, the ultimate tool in the protester's arsenal.
Ooh. Can I ride a goat? Can I?
Of course you can ride a goat. In fact, given your size, you'll probably need to ride several.
Oh, okay. What's a sevel? Is it a really big goat?
No time to explain basic concepts, Scott. We've got an invasion to orchestrate.
As long as you're reanimating things, you reanimate some severed goat heads too. Eat anything, which totally helps you clean your room. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. My creativity's out of the roof right now.
Yeah, no, you are what we call a creative boy.
I need money though. I'm broke. Right?
Okay, well, go to the auditorium. I can't mouse over myself, so I don't know.
Really? You just have to go drag it over to like the list of your stats, and then it'll tell you like
Yeah,
what.
I don't have access to mouse. Anyway, this is fine.
Maybe it's the creativity.
That day while you were rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex.
What?
The performance is intense and inspiring.
What?
It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Between class periods, you discover a severed horse head in your locker. It has a note in its mouth telling you to meet Vera ASAP. I'm so glad you've come. I have another crime problem which would benefit from your insight. Thanks to your input, murder has cornered the market in app-based assassinations, and yet, the other crime lords don't take me seriously. Just because I'm not a 40-year-old man with a scary scar, the sexist morons think this is just a phase for me. Since when did having a killer body and flawless skin disqualify a girl from a life of crime? It's disgusting. How can I show these chauvinist goons what crime really means to me? Come on, think of something. You're my most trusted advisor.
I would have just said
How
end
did
them.
this happen?
Somehow you got into the mafia, you know? You got poisoned, and they were like, because you got poisoned, this is how we meet. Because I have the antidote, and, you know, if I want to save your life, well, Gotta join my schemes.
It's true. It's true. See, these are complicated because
So either become Taylor Swift, with like the whole snake stuff.
yeah. I mean, there's a decent chance that I'll be like, write a song about it, and she's like, what the fuck? And then there's also a decent chance that I'll be like, quit crime, and she'll be like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, it's based on like what could be beneficial. Remember, each choice has like a smart thing or not. And if she quits crime, it's like, well, okay, doing exactly what they said, and then until they beg you back, it could be wise. But then writing a song could just be like, hey, money. But
Yeah,
sorry,
that's true.
this is
See,
your.
the thing is, I think that I'm gonna offer quit crime because of the ego boost.
All right.
I do like the ego boost, but this might be a poor choice. We'll find out. Oh. If this advice was coming from anyone other than you, I'd ignore it. But you haven't been wrong yet.
This is
Fine.
literally the second time.
As of today, I'm quitting crime. I'll let the other bosses know. I'm sure they'll be so pleased. A few days later, you're getting a manicure with Vera when Gunbozo Gianetti, arch humorist of the Deranged Clown Assembly, bursts in weeping. Well, either he's weeping or he's got a sad face painted on his regular face. It's hard to tell with clowns. What are you doing here, bozo? Didn't they tell you I quit crime? Gunbozo makes a series of gestures, honks, and quacks. Clownish. Luckily, Vera's fluent. What's that you say? The world of crime is a wreck without me? Do tell. He says nobody's been able to get good poison since I retired. Everyone's money is frightfully unlaundered. And half the bosses are dead because the letters I sent out announcing my sabbatical were full of vicious fungal spores. Well, I had no idea you were also miserable without me. You can tell the bosses I'm back in the game. Gunbozo leaps up in the air and clicks the heels of his enormous red shoes. I love you too, Bozo. We'll have a gang war to celebrate. See you on the battlefield. Gunbozo runs out of the nail salon and piles into his tiny car with his 20 closest friends. Vera looks at you dumbstruck. I must say, I never thought this would work. You truly are a loyal advisor. Oh, if you could only be more than just an advisor. But you can't risk sharing your true feelings. Better just take the 2 smarts and 1 money and move on.
That weekend.
Something happened to me.
All right.
Another weekend, another adventure. You're about to enter the swamps of despair in search for the destruction ruby when Scott stops you, probably for a much more urgent matter.
Oh, Stitch. I was just thinking about you and that time you were really, really good at dodgeball. Coach said, remember?
Really, all your classes kind of blur together and become repetitive after a while. But hey, why not take the compliment?
Well, I think people are like sports, Because, well, sports are good and people are good. So if they're both good, then they must be the same.
Sure, right? Sure.
But all sports are different. So all people must be different. And some sports are better than others. And some people are better than others. And I like different sports. And I like different people. But there comes a time where you have to choose one sport and one person. You can't take 2 different sports to prom or play in the major leagues of 2 different people. No, wait. Opposite on those.
I fucking love this face. This particular face of his just kills me.
It's like the penguin with like the army hat, War flash.
Exactly. You figured. Also, it doesn't really make sense either way, so whatever.
So, our friend Shade, what kind of sport do you think he would be? Coach says romance is the most intense of all sports, so this is very, very important.
Oh, I could fuck you over, but I'm not gonna.
No, do whatever you want. I don't mind.
No.
We're
No, I'm
competing,
not.
aren't we?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose, but I'm not gonna fuck you over. You get to be the holy amalgamation of football, basketball, and baseball, known to the initiated as all ball.
Alright. All ball? All ball? I've heard of all ball. It's the ultimate sport. You can tell because it has all the balls. You can dodge the balls, or kick the balls, or hand the balls, or foot the balls, or basket the balls. If Shade is all ball, then he must be the best at being a person too. I'm so glad you told me, and I'm sort of surprised you've heard of all ball. You must be a great athlete. We should play sometime.
Sure, but athlete, but you're definitely a great friend. You're welcome, Shade. You would make
Thanks.
a balls joke, but but you're way too classy for that. Haha, balls. You know what? You gave me a point for that.
Okay, I'm actually really liking this game.
This is super fun.
Okay, one thing just to talk about real quick is like,
Mm.
I like how I went down like the usual route of I find this person attractive, and like I'm just doing it more of like how would I base my day. Then yours ended up on the route of everything but chaos, which is crime. You know, like
Yeah.
every time you play a game, you play it for the opposite reasons of what you do in real life.
True.
And then you become the right hand person of a mob. Okay,
You know, in fairness, I wasn't initially planning on gunning for Vera. I was gonna go for the red guy, but hey, this is fine.
well, you can go for either. Okay, challenge, right? Or shoot.
Challenge is fine.
All right. Everybody choose an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Penguin.
Rabbit.
Player order is decided based on how stupid it would be for a superhero to use the selected animal as their symbol, being something like selected animal man. Start debating now. Penguin man. I'm sorry, but
No.
Penguin man would be too dapper. Rabbit man, I don't know.
Probably.
Rabbit man don't sound right.
No, Rabbit Man's probably pretty silly.
All right.
So there. Alright. I'm going to go to the gym. No, I'm gonna go gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place.
Hey, look, there's your
I
dodgeball.
have the cutest shorts known to man. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm.
Charming.
Casually reading the latest issue of Monster magazine when you are rudely interrupted.
See, even Stitch, a sensible monster with a good head on her shoulders and at least some smarts, is reading a monster magazine.
Yeah, and that's bad because we're warriors, so we need to fight.
Scott takes the magazine from you and punches it.
Hooray! Let's go solve another of the world's major problems. Ha!
No, Scott. We're social justice warriors. You see, Stitch, ever since our major success with the Fangles Goathead debacle, we've taken it upon ourselves to stand up against injustice.
By punching magazines. Ha!
No, Scott. As you no doubt noticed, Monster Magazine's sexiest monster alive this year is Count Victor von Musselbot, the werewolf prince and bodybuilder. That makes him the 5th royal werewolf bodybuilder in a row to earn the title. What about those of us with leaner physiques? What of our representation? So now we're endeavoring to get a Monster Magazine to name someone from a more marginalized community as their sexiest creature alive.
We just need to figure out a way to convince them, since I guess punching the magazine wasn't good enough.
It's easy. All you need to do to solve some everyone's body issues forever is...
Oh, this is kind of controversial.
Yeah, no, this is a lot. Make our own version of the magazine featuring a 3-winged chupacabra on the cover. Or lean heavily into the warrior part. Store Monster Magazine and hold the editor-in-chief captive until he promises to stop exclusively promoting one aesthetic as the pinnacle of monster sexiness. Oh, I think that is clearly the answer.
I'm so sorry, but his face though, his gruff face was like, Ooh, yes, good plan. I love being a warrior. Ah!
I'll admit, it does sound like an attention-grabbing demonstration, if nothing else.
Ah, diggity dog. With that, you're off to storm the Monster Magazine headquarters. Using the element of surprise. Your second favorite element, right after nitrogen. You're able to overpower Monster Magazine security and march straight into the editor-in-chief office.
We demand better representation!
We demand to be warriors!
It's time we use our weapons!
And our fists! And our fighting!
To sit down and have a heartfelt conversation about the damage lack of representation can do to society.
The heartfelt conversation is very felt by the heart, and quite conversationy. It delves deeply into the editor-in-chief's own deeply rooted body image issues, and how idealizing werewolves makes him feel more comfortable. You all agree that he should be in therapy, and he agrees that he should do a special issue of Monster devoted to all kinds of beauty. Hooray! You gain 2 fun and 1 charm.
You're so well-rounded. Then there's me. Boldness
So
2.
creative.
Fun 1. Money 5.
You've never been more creative.
Can you actually see what happens when I like pull it up and like see the stats? Because like I can actually see
Nope.
Oh. I feel like it's something with the socks. I don't know. Anyways, I need to make money, so I guess we're going to go to the library. Oh. That day, you spent some time on the library's PCs managing your start kicker. 420 backers, 18,000. Okay. Okay.
Back that shit.
Remind me later. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. What? Oh, you gain 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only +2 money. Okay. You hear an almost dog-like whimpering and go to see what sort of poor animal is in pain. The answer is Scott, who is cross-eyed with concentration. He helps and snaps out of it. Oh, why is Scott everywhere? Oh, bro. Thank goodness you're here. I was trying to think of all about myself, and it was really hard, you know. See, I know I'm the best at exercising. I'm the exercise master, the exercise lord, the exorcist. But I've never tried exercising my brain. And in a way, the brain is almost part of the body too, you know. It's sort of 3-in-1 because it'll make me better at exorcism, and being smarter will keep me from getting bad grades and getting kicked off the sports team. That wasn't 3 things or 1 thing, but you still have some ideas. Okay. Let's just do this. I knew it was gonna be creative. Wow, are you smart or what? I thought a brainstorm was a way of quickly coming up with a lot of ideas, but this makes way more sense. I have my water bottle right here. Help pour it in my ear. Let's make it rain.
Oh my god.
Scott tilts his head and you pour an appropriate amount of water into it. It pulls in his ear and trickles down a little of his fur. And here's some lightning. Scott pulls out a lighter and flicks the flame on and off in front of his face, watching it all. Come, be thunder. What? You wait about 2 seconds after every lighter flick and then clap loudly right next to Scott's water-filled ear, stopping your feet to create that extra thunder ambience. Yes, it's like I'm surrounded by a literal, actual storm, and it's seeping into my brain. I could feel my brain crackling with new ideas. You stop harder and faster to make it seem like the storm is getting closer and accidentally cause a cyclone in Scott's brain. It sucks in half the books from the library and a small bird. What? Scott's got so much knowledge in his head now. You brewed up one hell of a storm, and now you might be storming into Scott's heart. Oh, that's so cute. You gain +2 boldness and +1 creativity. My creativity is just too high.
You're too creative, dude.
Uh,
God damn.
oh my god. Player orders decided based on how early you would die during a zombie apocalypse. Start debating now. I'm sorry. You die first, right? That's usually how it goes, because we talked about what happens when a zombie apocalypse would come, right?
We have, but I'm curious to. I'm open to having that as the answer, but I'm curious as to why you think.
Didn't you say you wouldn't want to live?
Oh yeah, probably not.
Yeah, exactly, because you said I would just end it. I wouldn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's probably, yeah, it's not really worth it.
And you know me,
Yeah.
I would just fight. I'd find
Yeah.
something. All right.
Yeah.
So it's like I already know you well enough. Oh, that's okay. So
Wow.
that's week 2. Okay, so like 4 days, I guess.
I think we only have like 2 after this, and the last one is the prom.
True.
Let's see. I feel like I should buy something, but
You do have monies. But you can also do it every day besides the cafeterias, because like they'll show up in the or which area they're in.
yeah. I mean, I think we're almost done with this, so I'm just gonna put my money into Vera, because I'm pretty sure that I'm not gonna have a chance with anyone else. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what this one? Oh, do you want to take her actually?
I was about to do something similar to that as well. Like, do you want to know what this one's for, Vera?
No.
I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22.
His hands move fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan.
By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways.
As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric.
Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings, where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding.
Okay, that's sorta cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. The writhing snake fold is for when it is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. Or, if you fold the napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. Okay, well, I want to say that one because I like Vera less than I like her, the other one whose name I can't remember off the top of my head.
Miranda.
Miranda. I really fucking love Miranda, and I would love to go for her, but I don't have enough time to make that happen,
Well,
so I'm gonna go with Vera.
What? You can always see what happens, and like, you don't have to stick to one person. This is just like, well, it is our first
I feel
playthrough.
like
It's really up to you. Play this how you want, I guess.
true, that's true.
Sorry, and I'm like saying it like as like I'm influencing your choices. Like, do whatever you want.
My choice is that I'm gonna min-max this and go to Vera, but next time I'm all in on Miranda.
All right. Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstances would one use? Oh, I see.
Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing snakes. So basically, just assume that don't talk to Vera about napkins time is all the time. It's a year-round festival. People the world over celebrate it by not folding napkins at me.
Well, it's not a very elaborate napkin fold, is it?
Explain that what your fold lacks in complexity makes up for with the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will.
Right. Well, I see we subscribe to different schools of napkinry. I'll leave it to you. Leave you to it then.
Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play this as I would, which is I want to meet people. We're gonna see these people. You arrive at your chosen table to find Damien, dejectedly helping a ball of mashed potatoes, while Polly sadly passes her hand through the sand. Ooh, can I voice her and you voice the dude?
Sure.
Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria?
I honestly do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone's too scared of me to fight back.
And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture. Sure, but not food. You know, when I read that line, I just sounded like that one time where it's like, actually, Megan, I can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids. That's what it reminded me of.
I can see it, I can see it. There has got to be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political.
But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time.
Unbelievably hot! That's it, we'll set the cafeteria on fire. Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? I love him.
Hey, that's why you wanted to ask him, right?
Yes!
It's hard. The bad boy cliche. Anyways, it's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves, so you step in with an idea of your own. Wars are fought over scarce resources, steal everybody's food and put it in a pile. That ought to do it. Hey, Polly, you know how the Greeks fought a whole war over Helen of Troy's face? We just need you to get kidnapped by Trojans. I'm sorry, but this one. Whoa.
Oh, is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting their stuff in a big pile? I didn't know I was already so good at politics.
And then I can roll around in the food pile. It'll feel so good on my non-skin. Damien spends the rest of lunch piling up everybody's food in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are soon swarming the mountain, trying to grab what they can while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn on each other, fighting with the only weapon they have, the food in their hands. Ha ha ha! Food fight! Food fight! I think a fight like this is how I died. The casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting that food fight anytime soon.
Alright.
Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Like,
Arson.
huh?
Arson.
Oh, I was gonna say genocide.
Okay.
Player orders decided based on how horrible it would be if the selected thing was part of a torture device or a legal punishment. Oh.
Side is worse, generally.
But arson, like lighting people on fire, being on fire hurts way more. But I guess genocide could
True.
also include arson.
Yeah.
So,
I think you win there.
alright. Huh. Oh. Hmm. Okay, so you've already gone to the auditorium. I've gone to class. We both gone to the library. Outdoors for me. Have you gone to have anybody gone to the bathrooms?
Nope.
Sure. I'm gonna go to the bathrooms.
Oh.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Oh, look at the little shadlings holding. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give +0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. That's what I needed. The Scott catches up with you afterwards, panting with excitement. Hey, bro. I was just thinking today about how much I like you, and I want to share all my favorite things with you. I thought about sharing my bones with you, but I don't remember where I buried any of them. Then I thought maybe we could go out peeing together, but peeing on each other's territory would be so wrong. And then I don't know how to share the moon or even where it is right now. So I guess that just leaves my two favorite things in the whole world: cheerleading and sports. And since you're not on the sports team, cheerleading it is. Let's cheer together, bro. What's that? You want to know what we're cheering for? Well, I thought I'd leave that up to you. What should we cheer, bro? We should cheer for the working class. The thing will aid the rise of the proletariat, like a hearty cheer. Yep. I'm sorry.
Chip is the great. Oh,
Oh.
no, not so charming.
Oh well. Hey, you're right. Friendship is the greatest sport of all. Did I friend zone him by accident? I mean, I was
Uh-oh.
asking you to cheerlead with me because I was
Uh-oh.
romantically interested in you, but you know what? Never mind. Being friends is way more important than that. Thanks for reminding me. Instead of making out later, we should totally go to the petting zoo. I love petting animals with friends. We could stop on the way so I could take back this edible underwear I bought to use with you. No need now that we're such good friends. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I effed up. Oh no. I lost my boldness and I lost a smart. It's got this friend. Oh.
I'm sorry.
It was my fault. I goofed.
It's okay. You're okay. Alright, let's see. I've been to the auditorium. Do I go outdoors or to class?
Well, whatever stats you want to like affect. Although your stats are so nicely rounded.
They're pretty nice. I guess I'll go outdoors. Okay, that day during recess you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
It looks like you threw out your hip.
That it does. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard that you somehow steal 2 fun from him. Hooray!
Oh.
What the fuck? That's so fucked up.
At least it wasn't like me. I would have been like, oh.
Oh, jeez. Your mind's barely on what you're doing, though. All you're really concerned about is your situation with Vera. Throughout her latest gang war, you've been her closest and most trusted advisor. Maybe too close. You're worried Vera's become so dependent on your advice she's blind to your true romantic intentions. If only you had the courage to tell her how you really feel. After all, you don't want to end up in the advisor zone. You're so lost in thoughts of unrequited love that you hardly notice Vera sneaking up on you. Maybe that's also because of the invisibility cloak you helped her pick out. There you are. I was just gonna pick you up. We've got a date tonight. A date? Then perhaps your affections aren't unrequited. With the heads of Monster City's major crime factions to celebrate the end of the latest gang war. You're such a good and loyal advisor, I couldn't imagine going without you. Right. Of course. Trying to hide your disappointment, you accompany Vera to the peace conference. But soon... You can have horse racing, but if you think I'm giving up murder's monopoly, you've got your head so far up your ass it's popped back at your shirt collar. Larry the actual crocodile snaps his fangs. Gunbozo Gianetti the deranged clown assembly honks in disapproval. Timmy the knife baby chews his rattle menacingly. Alright, you scumbags, settle down. But it's too late! Larry the Croc unveils a wicked machine gun. Gunbozo makes a rocket launcher out of twisted balloons, and Timmy the knife baby produces a lot of knives.
I'm so sorry, but a rocket launcher with balloons.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, advisor, a little help here? If you don't save Vera now, you will never have a chance to confess your feelings. So you take a deep breath and... Oh boy. Okay. Shit. I feel like this is a big thing.
I feel like I know which one is the right one, but I could be wrong because you know I've already effed up my stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to... Oh man. This one's tough because if I kiss the crocodile, she might misinterpret my intentions. But if I don't... If I tell her, then she might think that... Oh no. What do I do? What do I do?
It's a 50-50 chance, true or false.
Jesus.
Jesus can't take the wheel now.
Okay, you know what? Nope, I'm confessing my feelings. Maybe she'll love me.
I don't know, but oh, okay.
With no thought of the danger you're in, you turn to Vera and bare your soul.
Okay.
You confess that you've been advising her this whole time not of love for crime, but of love for her. I don't know what to say. Partially because I'm in the middle of a very tense standoff. But the tense standoff suddenly becomes tender as the underlings of the other crime lords follow your example. Larry the Croc salamander sidekick admits to years of repressed longing.
Oh gosh.
Gunbozo's chauffeur climbs out of his tiny car and begs his boss to give their love a chance. And Gunbozo's second chauffeur does the same.
Oh.
And so does his third chauffeur.
Oh.
And so on.
You know what? Clown cars. All right.
Why not? Timmy the Knife Baby's wet nurse confesses a fatal attraction to her little oh boy. Oh boy.
That's a little complicated.
Yeah, Gunbozo's various chauffeurs jealously fight for his love, killing each other in the process. Timmy the Knife Baby is a baby, and so has his wet nurse arrested for being a pervert.
There we go.
And Larry the Croc, being an actual crocodile, marries his salamander sidekick and lives happily ever after.
Oh, that's cute.
At least until Vera mows everyone down with the Tommy gun.
What?
Well,
Oh.
there's the last obstacle to my complete dominion taken care of. Thanks for the distraction. You know, all this time I thought you weren't attracted to me. I thought your interest was purely professional. But it turns out that your love was even more useful to me than your professional interest. I'll take it. While simultaneously taking control of the city's entire criminal underworld. It looks like love really does conquer all. As Vera's most trusted advisor and love interest, you gain 2 smarts and 1 money. Sweet.
Oh no. I effed up, but I should still try to do it, right?
Try. You can still try.
Yes, I'm gonna do it.
And I will ask my queen. Where are you, my queen? I look so fucking dopey next to her.
She's just like, submit to my will.
Yeah, no.
And you're
I
like,
look really...
I'm okay.
Yeah,
Everything's
I have
fine.
cuts in my neck. I would totally wear that outfit though. That's a super cute outfit.
We're probably in yellow.
Yes.
If you finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the prom with you. Prom? I don't know if this tingling is love or the 5 energy drinks I just drank, but this feels like the right thing to do. Let's go to prom together. It was definitely the 5 energy drinks, but who cares? Aw. Hey! Prom night was rad. Oh, I look so dapper in this outfit.
You look so dapper.
You danced all night, and most of Scott's dance moves were basically workouts, so you ended up utterly exhausted. It wasn't your idea of getting all sweaty with Scott, but you're definitely getting closer.
Prom.
That was unexpected. Okay.
You know what, my dear advisor? I think lately I'm focusing too much on all our crime adventures. It's nice to be rich and feared, but what's the point if I don't get to enjoy life from time to time? So I have a feeling that prom night could be a great way to unwind. What do you advise me to do?
And then she winks at you. That's so rare. We don't even have art of her doing it. Also, because she has an eye covered.
But she also has snakes. Would the snakes wink, or is it actually just her?
All of the snakes wink. In the end, you and Vera have a lovely evening together, followed by lots of thrilling crime adventures.
Oh,
Oh my god.
you're living a wild life.
This is insane. Vera starts falling for you. She values how you respect her individuality and even support her career by being her trusted advisor. The two of you do a great job of juggling being partners in both love and crime, mostly because Vera's great at everything she does, or so she reminds you constantly. Also, she reminds you that the two of you may be partners in love, but in crime you're still superior and advisor.
Huh. Okay.
But that's Vera for you. And under all that ferocious confidence, you can also perceive a deep respect for you. So beautiful. Crime is always the answer.
No, it's not. New secret endings, new events, and new outcomes. Oh.
Holy shit, there's 34 and wow!
So there's 34 endings, 12 out of 422 events, 12 out of... Oh. Okay, so Stitch, best at secret handshakes. Vera's quote, the biggest mystery in life is how all this was necessary for my career. Okay.
Dang.
Oh, there's like a lot more people we haven't seen.
Apparently.
Wow. Those 2
Holy
weeks were
shit.
maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses, but no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin? Scott became a world-renowned athlete, but he ended his career to come back to his hometown and take on the job of the athlete he admired the most. Now he's back at high school again, working as the coach. Is that like a blob?
Move forward.
Damien
Before you move forward,
Hmm?
I think I got a different thing because mine says Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country.
Huh.
JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses,
Mm-hmm.
but no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would try to stop Vera Oberlin?
Huh. So that part was the same. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. Battle for Monster Prom night might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. All right.
That was super cute.
And I guess like all like the creators and writers, they have like their own little avatars.
I love the little Slenderman one. That's great. No, this is awesome. I very much enjoyed this game.
You got it for $3 because like it was on sale.
Yeah, no, I'm super not complaining. Oh, the cute photo of them getting coffee. That's adorable.
Just casual fire elemental.
Roller coaster. These are great.
It's so simplistic, but I like it. Story and like fun is really nice.
It's just really well written. The art is super cute, and like the humor is like really on point.
The
You
humor
know?
is wild enough.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, this last photo with
No day feels rainy with you. Aw,
that's
that's
so cute.
all right. Well, did you only want to play one game?
I think probably because I do have to hop off early tonight. Got a
All
couple
right.
of things I need to take care of. But this was super fun, and we definitely should do this again next week.
Yeah, we should. But let's do our little sign off. Well, thank you to those who
Absolutely.
came by today, and for those of you who see on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. You'll see us play different games every now and then, or we might play the same thing. Maybe we'll revisit this one game because, well, it was really fun, and there's so many endings that we haven't gone through. So maybe we'll have more people. Maybe it'll just be Chaos and I again. But
We'll
yeah,
find out.
we'll see you around.
See
And
y'all.